Hi everyone, this is Sahitya, a drone enthusiast from Drone Fluence. I'm very happy to be launching our channel Drone Fluence, that is an initiative from National Skills Network that aims to create awareness, provide various viewpoints, and also the latest updates and interesting insights on the emerging drone ecosystem in India. So in this video, we have with us Wing Commander Rachit Bhatnagar, who is the CEO of Aerospace and Aviation Sector Skill Council, who will be talking to us about the skill training opportunities that are coming up in this sector, emerging job roles, and various career opportunities in this sector. Before we proceed with the conversation, I request you all to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any interesting updates from us in the future.
If you look at the overall picture of drone subsector and the government push and encouragement, we see two aspects here. One is the drone manufacturing, and the other one is, using drones and drone training, and being like capacity building for drones, etc. So, from the Sector Skill Council, I also get to I think I watched one of the webinars where it was being mentioned that new QP NOS will be created for drone training and all. So how do you see this unfolding in the coming days, and especially the trainers part of it, to offer the training in these job roles?
Okay, yeah, so you rightly told, this is a very, very sunrise sector, and it is opening up a lot of avenues in multiple, I would say, industry related to it. So I would say, let me start with this, that you are rightly told, we already have one qualification file, which we call it as QP NOS, Qualification Pack, National Occupation Standard. So this qualification file has been recently approved by the NCVT, National Council of Vocational Education and Training, in a recently concluded meeting. And so it is coming out as a drone operator multi-rotor.
Okay.
So the Aerospace and Aviation Sector Skill Council, we have taken out this qualification pack, and on this they'll be so this will be acting as a mother qualification pack, and on this every other sector skill council, like we have a agriculture SSC, we have a automobile SSC, we have electronics sector skill council, we have capital goods. So every sector there is some application related to drone.
Yeah.
So they will be adding on a connected NOS onto it, so that a wholesome application-oriented drone package can be implemented or can be given to a training center.
Yeah.
So, for example, for an agriculture use case, where the fertilizer, nutrient spray, and the pesticide spray has to be done. So, agriculture SSC, as per the agriculture ministry norms and their SOP on drones, have taken out one qualification pack. So this will be linked whenever there's a agri drone project going to be implemented. The electronic SSC ESCI has made a qualification pack on the manufacturer MRO, drone MRO, right? So that will be included. So and similarly, telecom SSC has taken out for the telecom tower inspection for drones. Like this, multiple use cases will be coming out as per applications.
Yeah,
they'll be clubbed as a joint certification will be done, so the person who wants to work in that sector can be utilized in a particularly useful way.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the one concept in which the qualifications are coming out. Besides, one thing I would like to tell you here, that this drone subsector, the drone as a vehicle is not as big as a aeroplane, where you have, and when you do a MRO or, a first line kind of maintenance also, or OID level, what we call, we don't need a special person for a radio sets, special person only to look after the inspection of the wings, or only the fuselage, or any other equipment like that, undercarriage like that. So this is a very small item. So there's a multi-skilling kind of a person is required here. Yeah. So person who operates a drone or who flies a drone will be also required to disassemble and assemble again in case of any troubleshooting or any fault coming. He should be able to also do the application thing. He should be able to not only operate, he should be knowing if he's going for agriculture spray or nutrient spray, he should be knowing about that sector also, a bit of it, right? And also he should be also able to use the information which is come out from there. In case of survey and mapping drones, he should be able to digital interpretation, he should be able to do.
Yeah.
right? So he should be sitting on after the drone operation. He should be sitting in front of a computer, and he should do analysis. This much we have done, this much result oriented, how much has been the flaws, and other outcome related interpretation has to be also required. So data analysis and data interpretation. So these kind of job roles or multi-skill kind of person will be required in this category.
Yeah, I think not only multi-skill, like you explained, with multi-sectoral applications, right? That's also going to make it probably a very innovative kind of a subsector when we talk about drones. Now, how do we make sure that we build capacity in terms of getting trainers and people who can really offer these courses at various training centers, or maybe at the school level also? Now there is a push for including subjects like these vocational subjects, let's say in CBSE curriculum. So if you look at the overall scenario, there will be a need for a lot of people to train, right? So how do you expect this thing to get resolved in the coming months or years?
All right. So coming over this, a very interesting question. Very soon there's a conference happening in Mumbai. I've been invited by for that. For the mass impact inclusive growth for the drone. Certain kind of topic is there. So the idea being basically how do we like there is a if I start from the the school level.
Yeah.
So under National Education Policy 2020, there's already a push, like you told, to integrate the vocational courses into the school education thing.
Yeah.
So already we are working very closely with the Pandit Sundarlal Sharma Center of Integration for Vocational Education. This is an institute called PSSCIV, located out of Bhopal, which is a NCRT constituent body, and whose mandate is to integrate these vocational courses. So there are multiple things. I would say starting from school, between 6 to 8 standard, there's a concept going to be introduced, kind of 10 bagless days. तो 10 दिन हमको बैग लेके नहीं जाना स्कूल में, ये स्टूडेंट को बोला जाएगा centrally from the NCERT.
Yeah.
So what they'll be doing out there will be tinkering labs will be created by multi-sectoral people. So right from we can introduce kind of a drone tinkering lab, kind of we can give a model drones where they can open up, disassemble, assemble, do the necessary coding if required, small one, especially for the nano and micro category, which doesn't require a license to fly. They can do multiple things.
Yeah.
Program it this way, it will fly into a closed envelope, flight envelope, and then they can do a lot of things. So these kind of things, and besides, so this is a concept coming up. Somebody interested in beauty and wellness, somebody in electronics repair, somebody in agriculture. So these kind of courses from our sisters statistical councils are going to get introduced to strike their imagination, to have a different perspective about the skilling, because the skilling and vocational thing has been on a backside when Indian education system is there compared to many other countries. To integrate that vocational thing, this is coming up from 6 to 8 kind of tinkering labs will be created. Then I would say 9, 10 and 11, 12. Next two steps we are trying to have certain NSQF aligned courses of 3 or 4 level, which is going to be integrated with them, so that they can do their small courses, and they also will be aligned in a multiples of 30 hours, so that they have some credit system. If they want, they can have the credit system also when they pass out of the 10th or 12th. So this is the kind of thing which is coming up.